What'd you say earlier?
Do you have a second to learn about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Hell no.
I was standing outside waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby, playing it through. I was calling out your name, with my eyes on the wall. You were running like a ghost from me. You were running from it all. You got me waiting, I'm on fire. You got me waiting, my desire. Keep on
I mean, as you can see, I've been busy. I am in a resort in Jamaica with Katie and her family, and it's been an absolute blast. I mean, I'm a little sunburned, and I'm Brazilian, man. I don't sunburn easy. I've been experiencing so many things for the first time, and I'm so excited to talk about all of this. So let's get to it. Katie got me the GoPro Hero 10 for Christmas, which I'm not gonna lie, as you can see, it's already like soaked. So I've been using this like crazy. The amount of activities that this place has are fantastic. So the place that we are, Oca Rios is like the city and Souci is the resort. Right, editor? Good. All right, so let's catch up. We've had a lot of food and definitely a lot of drinks. Everything is included. If you want to check this out, the link of the resort is going to be down in the description down below. And I'm going to sneeze. Ow. We came over here. We, of course, enjoyed the beach. We enjoyed the resort. I'm going to show you some drone footage right now. The drone that I used to shot all these videos is the DJI Mavic Mini, the same one that the last video was broken, but this video we fixed. So the port was dirty. Didn't connect to the RC, port was clean, worked just fine. Well, the two things I was afraid of. When I was flying the drone, there were sometimes some pelicans that were flying around. I didn't want them to think that the drone was an ex-snack. I kind of was a little careful with that, so I didn't fly as high as I probably could have. And of course, very windy, so I didn't want the drone to like lose power and fall in the ocean, because that would suck so bad. Overall, the place looks absolutely stunning. I can't even believe I'm here still, and it's the last day of the 5-day trip. Like tomorrow at 8. We already go back to Florida to work. But that was absolutely awesome. I love flying the drone. It was absolutely a huge blast. I wanted to test out, of course, the GoPro, and I did that when we went paddle boating. I only fell once, but paddle boating was extremely fun. Megan, Katie's sister, she absolutely killed it. Like, we're all learning how to stand, and my legs are cramping because we're just kneeling on the boards, and she is just up straight, just going like a beast. Fell once, got back on it, kind of like got away with that fear factor, and after that, beautiful view. Can't complain at all. Like, that thing was awesome. And of course, most of the things are shot on the GoPro. I had the vest on, the lifeguard vest, those yellow vests, and instead of having the chest strap, I just have right here, I have this little floater. So since the vest like clips right here in the middle, I just put the GoPro right here, and I just went like this. And it worked just fine. And it wasn't like shaky or anything like that, just because the stabilization on these things are absolutely insane. And me and Katie both got the hang of actually standing on the board. It's pretty hard on your legs, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that thing is a workout on its own, because of course the waves and everything, so you're always adjusting. Definitely much harder than just skateboarding. Like, I can skateboard, longboard, no issues whatsoever, but paddleboarding, that was complicated. We also went on a kayak run. We only did it once, but it was pretty sweet. Katie's dad was in the paddleboard, and me and Katie went kayaking, and it was pretty sweet once we got the movement together, because sometimes I would be going left, she would be going right, and we wouldn't go anywhere, and would hit the pedal boards on each other or stuff like that. But then I just started screaming. We just went scuba diving today, a little bit earlier. It was beautiful. So they have 2 different locations. They'll, of course, put everybody on the boat, give you the gear, and they'll bring you to the middle of the ocean in 2 different places. They're right next to each other, about like 10 feet away. And I don't know if they're sharks. If there are, they didn't tell me. Good on them, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have gotten in the water. But the water over here is super blue, super clear. The boat that we actually went to on the middle is made of glass. Like, they have a couple glass windows so you can actually see the bottom, which was pretty sweet. But the first location that they took us to is essentially a sunken ship. They say it's a pirate ship, of course, for probably more advertising, I'm assuming, get a little more into tourism money. But it's a ship that was sunken God knows when, and it's all rusted out, and it's a pretty big ship, I would say, and it's pretty sweet. And then right next to the sheep, right next to the ship, there is the coral reef, which was awesome. It's a massive, massive coral reef. Like, we had to swim. This thing is like 50, 60 feet deep in water, and we had to watch out because in some parts of it, you could actually like touch the top. So we got to watch out not to kick it and disturb the wildlife down below. But you see a bunch of the wildlife swimming, and it was absolutely stunning. It's the first time actually that I've ever been kayaking, scuba diving, and snowboarding. Scuba diving, snorkeling. Wrong one. I went snorkeling, not scuba diving. So the snorkeling was absolutely fantastic. We saw so many cool things, and the views, of course, awesome. And we're on an island. Jamaica is amazing. And okay, I'm not being paid by anybody to say anything like this. Every single person in this resort is absolutely fantastic. There's not a single person that has an off vibe. Everyone is super, super cool. Everyone's super sweet, super attentive. And because it's like open bar and drinks, we ended up talking to everybody. I've played soccer with some of these people. We played Jenga. We played Jenga with one of the bartenders and some of the other people in the pool. Like, this man brought a massive Jenga, like the tall Jengas, and we went on that game for a while. And funny enough, it was me and Katie and 2 other couples and a bartender playing, so 7 of us. We went on every single level that could have possibly be taken out. So either has like 2 pieces or 1 piece, like 2 on either edge supporting, or 1 in the middle and 1 in the middle again. So every single level, you couldn't take anything else out of it besides the top 2 one. And if you ever played the rules, the top 2 you can't touch. The top 2 completely formed rolls you can't touch. So he had no moves. So the last move was actually the bartender's turn, and we made some miracles to make this thing happen. Like, I thought I was gonna lose. Like, my piece took like 4 minutes to come out, but it did. It didn't fall. The bartender tried to, he knew it was gonna be over, so he tried to pull out one of them super fast so the top would fall into place. Didn't work. If he did though, I'd have quit. Like, just out of respect, here's my money, I'm gonna leave. The loser had to take a shot, so he had fun. But it was a fantastic game. They invited us to volleyball. They have a bunch of different events with food and everything like that. The food's delicious, breakfast every day, and it's just such a very accommodating place. So I'll link the website right now. I'll probably post a little video of the website right here. Check it out. Just check it out. I know that it's not necessarily the cheapest thing in the world, especially in this time of the year because the year just started, but these people absolutely kill it and they deserve it. So any kind of help that I could ever probably bring in the future, they deserve it. And the other absolutely awesome thing that we did, and we got a bunch of photos and videos from it, and of course I had the GoPro with me, so I'm just like, was hiking up the waterfall. Is not here. It's called Dunn's River Falls. I had to ask Kate like 4 times for the name. It's a beautiful waterfall. It's about 0.8 miles in like the hike distance, and they give you a guide, and he's the one that brings you and your entire group, me, Katie and her sister, and as well as her parents. So it's Katie's mom, dad, sister, Katie, and myself. I'm all the way in the back because I can't hold anyone's hand. I'm just like holding the GoPro. So that's why I decided to stay all the way in the back. But they took us through the entire hike, and it's not like slippery or anything. They of course are all very careful, but it was awesome. It was the most beautiful thing I think I've ever experienced. Katie's birthday was 3 days ago on the 3rd, and of course they set up the room with a nice little champagne bottle, some roses and stuff like that. Actually, that champagne bottle is one of them, and they set up the room with some roses and balloons for her birthday. We still have a bunch of the balloons lying around just because why not. And honestly, this was a very, very nice vacation. I guess the reason why I'm doing this is kind of remind not only myself but family and friends or whoever watches this video that I know everybody has to work to make money. I know everybody has to work to make ends meet. I'm missing 5 days of work, and that's like one of the things that I focused on. But at the end of the day, if I have to work more at the end of the month or something like that, I wouldn't want to miss this for anything. This has been such an awesome experience. I of course got much closer with Katie and her family, and they're really good people. They brought me along this trip, which is, I mean, not something I would ever ask for anybody. So I guess I just gotta say thank you. I really appreciate it. You guys raised, of course, 2 awesome daughters. Katie is an absolutely angel of a person, so is Megan. And I appreciate you guys taking me on this trip and giving me the opportunity to be able to experience all these amazing things that I've never done before. And honestly, if it wasn't for you guys taking me, I don't know when I would have been able to do it. Maybe sometime in the future, maybe not. I hope you guys enjoyed the trip just as well as I did. I hope everyone's 2023 goes just as well as mine has begun. I appreciate everyone that clicked on this video. If you liked it, hit the subscribe or the like button. If you want to see more, please come back. And if you want to see what I do as far as photography or see photos of the trip itself, or if you have any real estate needs, just saying, your boy sells anywhere in Florida. This is my realtor Instagram, and this would be my photography Instagram. Just go check them out if you want, and I hope you guys have a wonderful 2023. Thank you for clicking on this video. Peace.